are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we are getting ready for tomorrow. The only way to get ready for tomorrow is to accomplish two things at once. Get the watermelon ready for us and the guys, because Monsters and energy drinks are not what's going to get you through the day. Some El Natural watermelon will do that for you. So, I will let you know what we're doing tonight is I'm not going to pull an all-nighter because I just can't do it again. It's Sunday night. Last Sunday, we streamed all the way into the morning because I'm crazy like that. So, I'm not going to do that this Sunday because I have a big week ahead of us and I really want to crush it. I want it to go so epic. I have it all planned out and there's rain coming. So that's also a big part of construction, figuring that all out. But I'm going to figure it out. I want to teach y'all a little something about something. People may not know this. When I was 14, my first job was actually working on a farm. And on that farm, I was able to learn from the farmer rancher who had been doing it his entire life. When you pick a watermelon, you want to have a yellow spot like such, and you want this bad boy to look a little awkward. So this was the most imperfect one I could find. And so that's what I'm chopping up this evening. I got the chat open over here so y'all can go ask questions about the scavenger hunt, the hat giveaway, what's going on with that. Oh my goodness, we have people up in the chat, and it's not just people, yo. It's JT. This man is about to be a father of how do you say this? Like, he's gonna have a baby girl. Like, he's gonna be a baby daddy, but like, not a baby daddy, you know what I'm saying. It's freaking awesome, dude. So congratulations to you. I'm so excited about that. Very, very exciting. This is for Jay right here. It's a girl, y'all. That's so exciting. So exciting, dude. So, I gotta get the watermelon ready for everyone to have some snacks tomorrow. Dude, I appreciate you. You don't even realize, man. You the man. You the man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this down just a little bit. So I have a little safe room here to chop and drop as we may. But yeah, any questions people got about the video that just dropped on Las Vegas tour? That was hours of stuff brought into like the most epic 12 minutes that you could ever imagine. Yes, dude. Shout out to all y'all. You guys are the bomb diggity. Whoop, whoop. W to the chat. Thank you guys for coming over and saying what's up this evening to my crazy self. As always, got my headphones rocking Pandora, knowing that that's even possible to do. So I'm going to be able to rock out a little bit, answer some questions, chop off the watermelon to get ready for tomorrow. The scavenger hunt is still live. I have more and more people asking questions about it. All I got to say is no one is right. No one has hit it on the head. No one has said what it is that needs to be found. And I'm pretty excited about that. So, in case you guys didn't know, scavenger hunt, go check out the only clip that is on our Twitch channel. That clip explains what you're doing. You're looking for something that's in the PDX cave on a live stream. All the live streams are on Twitch and YouTube. Pick your puzzle on where you want to look for it. It's there to be found. Once it gets found, we announce the next stage in the process. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Everyone has a different way to cut up a watermelon. You could say it's right or wrong, but this is how I like to cut my watermelons, okay? Let's take a bite of them edges like a such. Because I don't need you, man. You're not important to me. You know what I mean? You don't taste good. You don't look good. That's okay, Lucy. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right. Boom. Oh! And those of you that are new to the channel, I'm pretty excited because the new PDX merch is out. I don't know how much you can see that up in that camera, but this is it right here, yo. Phillips driveways and excavation. The new merch is dropping. We're already started shipping stuff out. Hats have been moving. These guys have not shipped out. Like I said, all of them are arriving in just a few more days. Hopefully not another week and a half. I want them by Thanksgiving. But I'm not in control of the world. So it will happen how it happens. You know what I mean? You heard? Alright. So now I got more of the structure of this bad boy that I want to expose Big Red, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Booyah. So, what I should probably do is get rid of some of this extra stuff that I don't need. Unnecessary. Still good though. That's watermelon, homie. All right. Yeah, you can have some watermelon. Come on down, Central Texas, yo. We'll treat you right. Hook you up. Bagel deficient? I've been bagel deficient for a year. I mean, I miss bagels. They the ball and diggity, by the way. I saw that name earlier in the chat, and I was like, bro, I just want myself an everything bagel right now, cream cheese. But I have fruit. It's better for me. You know. So, that is de-rind. And now, we have our football watermelon ready to rock and roll for us to grow on tomorrow. For reals, dude. Buying dozen at a time. It's so easy to go through bagels like crazy. But this is so important. It was funny. When the last 3 years, the only thing I could eat for breakfast was a bagel. I could have a bagel cream cheese and be like, good to rock through the day, get to lunch, and rock through a little bit. But it's not healthy to have just a bagel every day. So we started changing it up. Now we eat bacon every morning. Much healthier. Much better off. So if my mom's watching, she's like, I cannot believe that's how you cut the watermelon, because she has her own way of cutting a watermelon. Well, Mama, this is how I'm cutting my watermelon, because this is for my people to enjoy their day tomorrow. And you know what? I like to do things however the heck I like to do things, because that's what I do. Oh yeah, dude. I am so excited for you to see this trail, bro. Like, guys, we're building a path right now through wilderness that should have never been gone through. We almost lost a machine last week off the cliff. So the machine was in motion and it slid down and smacked against trees, was ready to fall off a 200-foot cliff. So what do? I did a live stream real quick at Midman Rentals. Tried to explain it. The reception was trash, so it didn't work out. But anyways, got two extra machines, went down, changed, yanked that one out, got ours out, brought to the mechanic for other reasons that we just needed to bring it there, and they get bust out with those two machines. But man, we got caught in some pickles, some serious pickles out on this job site, but man, it looks so good. The owner of this property has this 4x4, I guess they call it a Gator, the John Deere Gators. This thing is the coolest four-wheeler I have ever seen to date. And I cannot wait to own one. I should bring this closer. That was pretty epic right there. That's why I like doing it on glass. I can make a mess and it's all good. You know? It's watery because it's watermelon. Look at that. I'm going to fill this whole bowl when I got the biggest bowl in the house thinking like, I got this. I don't got this. That's okay. It's okay. A little off the top, you know what I mean? Oh, this trail is going to be so sick that we're building tomorrow. We've been having a hammer on the excavator and it's been going and taking this rocky mountain that seemed like it was just impossible to even deal with or even go near. You just drive it now. It's bonkers what we've been able to pull off. I'm just so excited about our crew, how good everyone's working, how well the video came out, dude. That video is so sick. It's out right now if you guys didn't see it. Alveus Tour. Well worth the watch. With everything we do, we try and entertain you. We try and make it educational. Try and wrap a little bit of everything into that. And we're going to keep getting better as we move on here. Because as you know, everything is a learning process. Wish I could play this music for y'all because it's the bomb. So this is what happens. So every night when I do stuff like this for the next day, I by law, have to eat that much watermelon. That's just how it's got to be. I don't make the rules. I just follow the order of how it works. Which one do I want? Let's go. That was a good choice. That was bomb. Knifey, ready to be tucked away. Gonna toss all this. Boo to the yaya. That's how we roll. So, we got a few people up in here, and I'm curious who has questions of our Torrey Alveus, our history with Alveus. Man, we got so much cool stuff. Good night, brother. Thanks for being in here. I don't know, Bail Deficiency, exactly who or what you are, but hey, I'm stoked you're here. I'm all about it, and we're just making things happen. So the hat giveaway is pretty dope. We got 2 giveaways that already happened and dropped and got shipped out. Oh yeah, back in the day. So maybe you don't know this, but we pretty much met Maya as her hair was starting to grow back. And Connor was like the baby of Alveus. So we got to watch Connor grow up in person. Like when we saw him on our tours a few weeks ago, dude, I was just telling him, like, bro, I watched you growing up literally like before my eyes. Some people may not see that, but like Connor has just elevated his game and had to learn so much, and he's a badass. Like, so I could not realize that dude can do so much. He's so educated, and I am pumped of how much I've learned from him, how much I'm gonna still learn from him. We got Starlink stuff we're gonna set up, and we like being techy and doing digital stuff. So Space is gonna get involved. We're gonna have some fun. Yes, Connor is very crazy. The thing is, I'm crazier than Connor, so everyone, when I'm around, Connor seems like very chill to everyone because I'm a little extra. That's just how I naturally am. I'm just moving and grooving. I like to pump and go. But yeah, I love that kid, and I talk like I'm so old because I still feel like I'm 16, but still, when it comes to Connor, it is so dope to see his evolution and where he's come from and what they've been able to do there at Alveus and how much we've been able to do at Alveus. Beautiful, beautiful place. Hey, Bagel Deficient, if you're still there, what is your favorite Alveus ambassador? I always love hearing that. Okay, yeah, you want us to hear about other stuff? All right, so the entrance of Alveus has always kind of been a nemesis because there's this just hundreds-year-old giant oak tree that's just too important that none of us want to move or hurt or damage. So what's actually happening, nice, Georgie. What's happening in the front is Big D, if y'all know him, who's working out there, he's going to end up putting the gate code pad on this big giant oak tree. And we took out everything around the front of Alveus, ripped it out, and reshaped everything to make the entrance fit a big rig because there is so many things that need to be built at Alveus. The only way that's going to happen, big rigs bringing in serious equipment and making it strong enough and wide enough for everyone to move and turn how they need to. So that was a huge one we just did. If you go back to our videos on Phillips driveways, in that entrance, the big thing we did was Stompy's spot, which I think is called the pasture, where the donkeys, Winnie the Moo, horses, and everyone's all chilling at. So that whole hill is so dramatic that the water comes and it just rips through the entrance in the driveway of where everyone tries to go, where the gate's all at. So what we did was I've actually worked on this, by the way, for the last 4 years. I've created in the beginning 4 or 5 years ago, around the bend of where, for me, it was Stompy's original thing. That's why Stompy's my homie, because we chilled all the time. He was always by that gate where I was working. So if you look at Stompy's whole pasture piece, this whole gate is downhill from all the top of Alveus. So all the water is coming rushing down the hill, and then the driveway's right here. So what we had to do is we built a big, long berm, is what it's called, or a trickle channel, the technical term, just to control the water to get it through and around the property without eating the driveway apart. So that was one of the very first projects I did that was huge deal to protect the road. There were issues for days. So that got all buttoned up. with how I did that big berm and the rock style trickle channel, but I need to go one step up now with the entrance. So what we just did was we built a huge swale that's over 2 feet tall, and that 2 foot tall swale wraps all the way through the entrance. So if you look at the pasture, I don't know if in the cameras you can see the concrete standing, like we did that whole entrance piece, widen the entrance to the oak tree so they could put a double gate, fit all the big rigs safely and conveniently. So that was again a little more of a recent job. Yeah, I'm all about it. I definitely use technical stuff because this is kind of what I do. I study and I research things. I want to make sure I give everyone the best solutions ever. And Maya, of course, when this all started, people don't understand. Even now, like, everyone's like, oh, they made $1 million. Like, no, they're so expensive to run that joint. So, like, saving money and doing things intelligently the whole way through, that's been our relationship. What can we do to save money, to not spend a whole lot, and then engineer some gangster stuff that can actually solve our problems? So, I've been the engineer right here up on my dome that's designed and built all that stuff because this is what I do. Controlling the water, fixing flow. But what happened on the floods on July 4th and 5th, out of my control, because if you guys know about the stream in life and everyone's going on, Maya let you know. There was a concrete plug in the flipping culvert from the neighbor previous who wanted the pond to be holding water and be whatever all year long. So that's the reason that all happened. And so on live stream, Maya and a whole bunch of other streamers actually got that concrete plug out, and then it flowed and things were good. But I had to rip all that stuff out and redo everything up there. So that road, I actually also had redone twice in the last 5 years. The flood destroyed road, and it's always been drama with the neighbors because we knew how to fix it, always knew what to do. They were like adamant, don't touch that, don't touch it, because she wanted her pond to always be there when the rain comes for water to hold up. But oh man, drama when you deal with neighborhoods with multiple people. So that's why my dream and goal is that Alveus ends up owning everything around them, so that way there is never an issue and I can build everything commercial grade just for them. That's what me and Connor have been planning and designing. So when you guys saw Connor on stage at TwitchCon, and you heard him say like, I need 2 mil actually, like I have the $1 million pixel thing going, but the 2 mil is kind of where we need to be. Like we know that because we've designed everything that's got to happen. Every culvert plan, every road, how the asphalt's got to be, how the drainage and culverts need to be done. And the kind of culverts there are is also a big deal. Dude, that 3 day that the mill happened, like we were celebrating like little kids excited for Maya, because like, oh my gosh, 3 days, raised 1 million bones? And the funny thing is, no one knew about Mr. Beast. We weren't allowed to talk about it. So all of that was 100% amazing people that follow Alveus Sanctuary and supports her in everything she does. So Maya's the powerhouse that got 1 million bones in 3 days to save nature. And then a few days later, the Beast video dropped and everything started boom, 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 going off. And now it's happening again. Pixel number 2 is already dropped. So that 2 mil will be done. Ari will be built. All the roads will be commercial grade. Me and Connor like see everything. The front gate, how I want to do the gate, how the entrance to Ari should be. Oh, dude, this is going to be so sick. And now everyone knows that Connor's going to live there. It's not a secret anymore. Like, we've known this for a long time, but like, all this stuff is accumulating and happen, and I can see the stress on Connor's face every time I see him. Because it's so much to deal with. Like, paperwork, details. Oh, it's crazy. Crack. Oh, for reals, dude. Like, I have a whole team of people that was not allowed to speak. I was like, don't talk to your family about it. You can't say nothing to nobody. It was so on lockdown, dude. And okay, I'm gonna go see. This is why I'm glad I did live with people that know what's going on, and you were like kind of a part of all this stuff, right? Yeah, you had no idea how big something was going on. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. And other thing is Carl. Carl's a huge part of all this that no one even knows about yet. But I can at least talk about it. You won't see all this stuff, but like all the stuff we did with Carl and my crew and all our machines. Oh, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait. That's all happening on Mr. Beast 2. Y'all didn't know there's a second channel and a whole lot more is about to be coming, and it's gonna pop off crazy. And that's where everything we did is gonna really start coming out. But Jimmy himself has seen our video that I tagged Mr. Beast in 11 minutes after he posted his video that Saturday, and they digged it. They were all about it, so that's why I'm allowed to post everything I can and just push it like crazy, because I'm nothing special. It's not really getting out to the world. Like, I know I'm posting like 160 posts a week, but that still does nothing compared to what Mr. Beast, Maya, Connor, and everyone else is doing. So I'm allowed to just keep pumping out content. So anyone following us is going to see the best behind the scenes stuff. The podcast that I've been dropping, dopest information about this whole build and how it's all cracked down. Yeah, very, very proud of everyone, man. And, dude, y'all don't even know. Maya was traveling around on a private jet with Jimmy, who was Mr. Beast, in case you guys didn't know that. And setting up all this stuff, like getting things all prepped. And the timelines that this all happened on were bonkers. So unpractical that it kind of like gives me goosebumps remembering what I had to go through, and that I pulled it off. I pulled it off, dude. And then Mr. Beast was requesting like 10-foot minimum. I got to 14 feet tall on that mountain, and Jay had a video that we just put out recently, just a short little fun one, and I'm screaming out top of the machine, 14 feet, because I had all the measuring stuff out, and like we hit 14 feet, and I still had material, we were still building, so we finished over 20 feet on Beast Mountain, 3 tiers, my little Pride Rock setup that I got at the front. Oh, I'm so stoked about how it turned out. And we're gonna do more work on it. I got material arriving people don't even know about. I got more projects that are happening at Alveas, and it's gonna be popping. Very exciting. All right. Oh, this song's bad. This song's set up. Strip all that off. Oh yeah. All right, guys, be right back. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that fits. That works for me, yo. I'm good with that. Yes, exactly. Anyone who's researched Mr. Beast, his projects, the way he do stuff, it's a now with like, because he has so much money, he thinks differently. So he's not like thinking about what it's going to take, how it's going to be possible to do what I'm even talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah, I want you to do that, and I want to climb the mountain on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Let's do that. Okay, all right. And that's like on Saturday, by the way, I got that. But I had everything prepped for like about a month and a half. I was prepping for the build, bringing in product, getting everything lined up and rock and roll with the machines, just like every job we do. You got to line stuff up, you have to bring the things in, get things rock and rolling. But I wasn't allowed to start. One touch of grass could be moved until Mr. Beast production crew arrived Monday morning and set up all their cameras. Then I got my green light. And then we went off. We had 9 machines flying. Oh, it was beautiful. It was like a symphony of machines. And our crew is just amazing how we all could just meld off each other and just know where to go, when to go. It was epic. It was epic, like seeing all the years of everything we've done really come together and something way cooler and bigger than anything I've done before. But like you heard in the beginning of this stream, we got a path we're working on this week that we're finishing up, that we've been working on for a while. And honestly, this path is epic. It really is something. The reason why it's like so epic to me is the memories and the changing of this client's life. Like, he has lived on this property for 6 years, and in that 6 years slowly kept peeking and tipping in, going into this property, trying to find a way through. He found the creek 4 years into living there, found out on his own acreage there was a full-blown creek running through the back of his property. So he hiked himself down, got himself all down there, figured that out. Like, okay, I know where it is. He would slowly tie orange ribbons that you'll see in videos as we're walking through, hiking through this, because we got tons of footage coming out about this. But we dropped all that, and what he's going to do is, the whole plan is to surprise his family for Thanksgiving and bring them to this property they've all been to for 6 years for Thanksgiving, but this time they're going all the way down to the creek on a part of property they don't even know existed, that is now the sweetest, most beautiful, like, it's a memory building path. It is for families, for growth, and for beauty to happen. And I just get so excited that we build these kind of things. Like, Beast Mountain is just one of many amazing things we've done. And that thing still has a year of settling and maintenance and things to be done to it before we can officially say that's a wolf sanctuary ready for the wolves to arrive. So that just gives you an understanding. That one's got some stuff to it. We got Wolf Mountain that still needs to get built. So Beast Mountain is finished. Wolf Mountain is needed, because don't forget, we have Mexican gray wolves and we have red wolves. There's 2 species that Maya in Alvea Sanctuary is going to be in charge of saving and repopulating the earth with, and it's going to happen through everything that we built. So yeah, all the roads we've designed, all the drainage we've designed, everything just to protect everyone. And the biggest thing, of course, was the craziest thing ever, showing up July 6th to Connor's call that he couldn't even really speak, just, could you come here? You guys all saw it live. All the followers saw live stream of Maya and all those 30 streamers or something that came out. We were in the background doing all the machines and doing everything to make everything as best it could, but they worked so flipping hard. Like, I know you guys saw some little shots, but they were there for days on end. That was not just a one-day project. Like, that was days and days and days, and we were there for weeks and weeks and weeks. So a lot of big crazy projects, a lot of cool stuff coming down. But I got the watermelon cut. I'm pretty pumped about that being all accomplished. I know, isn't that dope? Like how, and this is where I fell in love with Alveus's community, and why I didn't understand it all, because I've never done streaming or anything of that nature. Like, I didn't know any of these famous streamers. I know some people be losing their mind to hang out with all the people they were hanging out with, but they were just people who were talking with and working and playing in the mud together trying to save Alveus. And then later I found out how famous all these people were and how they were, oh, you were this person, you were that person. Like, yes, I was. I didn't realize that was such a big deal. But I mean, they're just good people. Everyone was just amazing. The community is amazing. The people are amazing. And I love that I'm part of it. Like, we're a fam, yo. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and this is what I always tell people, our clients are kind of all become that. Like, we fam. We'll rock out. We'll talk to each other. Like, I'm not here just to do one job, squeak in real quick and get something done, because that's just not what we're here to do. I want to make memories. I want to change the world. And this whole thing with Mr. Beast and Alvea Sanctuary has given us that opportunity times 10. And I'm here. I'm running with it. I'm a streamer all of a sudden. I never even knew what it was. Here I am before you guys, ready to answer questions, give the chat whatever it is, whatever y'all want, because it's all about y'all, man. That's all I gotta say. Boom, boom. Dropping it. I'm very stoked. So those of you who don't know about the new merch is hitting the streets, going places, coming places. The scavenger hunt hat is ready to ship out to someone with your choice of this or this. You have the OG and the newest design and my craziest creation that I'm super stoked about that I'm wearing right now. Oh, I wish I could rock out the music with you guys. I've been having this problem with getting their stuff shut down because we got good music, and good music, it's not allowed on the internet. I'll tell you what. Well, not when I use it, apparently. Oh my gosh. All right, so Captain Vlogger over here. I'll be doing little clips with this one. What's nice is this beast right here, I can go live with off my phone. Boop, 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 boop. So I can just take this bad boy, hit a button on there, and it'll go straight to Twitch. So these are those Twitch only days I tell you guys about. Like, this is for you only. This ain't going to YouTube, ain't going nowhere else. That's what I'm using this. That is just a Twitch tool, as I call it. And it's stuff that like I would never post anywhere else. I like to show, I promise the Alveus community and the Twitch people that you're gonna have the badder experience, the cooler stuff, the giveaways are going to Twitch followers, you know, like YouTube needs to step their game up if y'all want to be getting some free stuff. Y'all need to do something about it, because all the stuff we've been shipping out is some straight Twitch fam in the chat. So that's very exciting what we're gonna do. All right. Bagel Deficient is heading, hitting the streets, getting some sleep. Good call. I should have done it an hour ago myself. But I'm always a little too pumped up for life, and I just can't get stopped. So shout out to the Alveus chatters. We love them all. Thank you guys so much for everyone who is here from the Alveus clicks. And of course, my people, because I know my mom will watch it. She had that email like, oh, what's my son doing? I want to see. It was so funny. We were hanging out with her yesterday. I think we went to eat with my mom, and she's like, I was watching it, and I didn't realize that it was going to be so long. Like, I thought you would just have these, she likes my TikToks and all like simple stuff. It's just fun and entertaining. My mom's all about. It's just like, you're doing this for like a couple hours. Like, do I have to watch all of it? You don't have to watch any of it. I'm just doing it to do it because that's what I'm doing. But I think it's hilarious. It's just like, that was a long one. I got 2 hours, 3 hour ones. Sometimes I just go off in here and just have some fun. So that's what I do. Because I love the way I do it. Ooh. Y'all know about Pinky? Built up right, y'all. Phillips driveways excavation, down to earth, built up right. Pinky. This happens to be the coolest emote made by Shut Up Leonard, one of 4 that he made for us. And for those who don't know, Shut Up Leonard was on the live stream when we were at Alveus and got the first giveaway hat. Very funny to see how it all happened because it's very new to me doing this stuff. So it's very fun to see how it all happened live and how I ended up giving 2 hats away. Tadboat got one that ended up being in Northern Ireland. Got a signed hat. So yeah, it was very, very fun how that all worked out. But what's even cooler is everyone who just watched the YouTube video that dropped on Saturday, that video says coming soon at the end. And if everyone listens to Connor's words at the end, there's something else that is occurring. So meaning that was our Alveus Sanctuary tour, animals, ambassadors, rocking the scene, seeing what's going on. The next one is what Connor talked about. We're going down to Beast Mountain, and it was a few hours. So all y'all that are up on the live streams might have been there and already knew about what cracked down, but most of you do not, because I'm new to this. Y'all don't know who I am. I'm Chris Phillips, owner of Phillips Driveways and Excavation, and I built Beast Mountain. Okay, what are these for, you ask? This is how we run our show every day. These 2 GoPros on these cameras can last 8 hours. I can get 8 hours of clean footage. So we turn them on in the morning, and they're on all day long. 2 different areas of the job site, move throughout the day. So this is a very new system for us because I'm usually just doing the filming, but I can't be everywhere. So now I'm leaving the guys with GoPros went through and taught them how to turn them on and process it to make sure it's working right. I feel our system's working pretty darn well, to be honest with you. It's our first week, and this week we're going to week 2. Those who know I have some serious medical issues with the vertebrae in which they call L3, 4, and 5 are toasted on myself, and I've got to do everything this next year of my life to make it that I don't need surgery, because I do not want surgery on my back. I just have to strengthen myself, so I have to wear this back brace all the time for everywhere I go now. And then I can't really sit long, can't really stand too long, should be laying down all the time. It's not cool, but I'm going to the job site tomorrow because it's a sick job site that I can't wait to do. Me and Jay have a million things we want to film tomorrow, so the only way I can lock that all down is by just getting it done. So I'll be out there. There's zero reception. This is why we need Starlink for this job site, and why Connor and I are talking so much about the Starlink stuff. Connor just got Starlink to give him a mini so he can play with it. Don't you love how it is when you're famous like these cool people? So we're gonna have to buy our Starlink and set it up because they don't care about this guy right now. That sponsorship's coming, kids. Just wait. Lot to come. We're just getting started here. So I've had a great time rocking out and getting the watermelon ready for tomorrow. I didn't make a complete mess. I'm proud of myself for that. And we've had some amazing people that have been finding out about us, and we've had the big drop on our YouTube video today. So that y'all don't know about that, you should. So what I'll do, I'll dive up in here right now while we chillin'. And let's see where we're at. Oh, snap. I have like so many things going on. Oh my gosh, dude. We were at about like 3,000 views last time I looked at it, because I was just kind of had a lot of stuff to do. And yeah, this is live right now. Yesterday's video. We only have 1,000 followers, so this is a pretty big deal to me. We're at 5.7 thousand views of the Alvea Sanctuary tour. So this is our video that just dropped. If you didn't see, this meeting Stompy first, and when we go through the whole shenanigans, saw Maya got her hat in the beginning. So that is pretty flippin' hectic. I am very excited about that. Oh yeah, and we're live. You see that? We're live, ladies and gentlemen, because we're right here together. This is amazing. You know what I always wondered? What is the live like on here? I never even looked at this. Hey, there I am. I just hit the live button. Top messenger in the chat. Apparently I have 2 chats to work now, y'all. Do W's work on YouTube? I don't know. Is there a new community that I should learn about? But I'm here for y'all. That's all I know. We're live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Close that one out. And back to this one. This is wild. This is crazy. So, pretty cool to know I could do all that. But the reason I was actually going into that was to give you guys the link to that. And I was just tripping for a second because it doubled in viewage in just a matter of minutes. Crazy. So, I'm shaking the link real quick. Copy that. Boom. Boom. No way. So that is the link to the Alvea's tour for anyone who has not seen it or doesn't know about it. That's where it's at, chat. Very, very, very dope video that was made. Super pumped about it. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna enjoy watermelon tomorrow. All right, so before it gets too snappily dappily and tomorrow creeps up on me, because that's what happens every time I go live. I start chatting with y'all, we start cooking, we start doing stuff, and then the sun comes up. That's not good. But it's so fun! Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of this stuff, dude. Like go roller coaster. Uh-oh, we just got a message. What we got? Let's check it. Oh yeah. Loser V. Loser YVOI. Thank you. Shout out. Love it, y'all. Love it. So, while you guys are here, like I promised when I went to Alvea's chat, do you guys have questions about the Mr. Beast builds? Want to know about Beast Mountain? You have a question, concern, thought, idea? Talk to me, chat. I am here for you. And of course, Alvea's tour just dropped. So if you have a question about the tour, something we learned on it, something we did on it, something we didn't show you on it, I'm here for you. That's why I wanted to come over and take a little bit of time tonight to let you all know whatever you need to know. Because Alvea's, you're my people. You know what I mean? There's the Alvea's 255er, which they call Skitty. The chat named it. What if the chat named all of the ambassadors? I'm super curious because I keep hearing that like chat is where things get named. Chat's where all the cool ideas get brought up. And we have a lot of equipment, a lot of tools, a lot of trucks that all are going to be named over this next year. And the coolest thing I'm stoked about is you. Because you are the one who's going to edit the last 5 years of footage that we have not been able to touch. You will have a full-time job for the rest of your life because footage will never stop coming out of GoPros, 4K. We're filled up. My first iPhone got filled up in 2 weeks at 256 gigabytes. So think about it. That's just us doing jobs and stream here or there. Like, we're not even going that deep yet. So the amount of footage that we're going to have, that you're going to have to edit. And I'm not talking to JD, because JD Media, that's Jay Dalla. He's our man. If y'all don't know him, he's been in this garage throwing down many a time. He has a lot to do. And he's focused on building our YouTube channel to be the baddest YouTube channel on earth. I want Mr. Beast to call us for help. That's kind of the concept we're going for there. So, while we're doing all that, I need you to be editing the other couple hundred terabytes of footage and just dropping sick, bomb, just 10 second, 15 second, 30 second, 40 seconds, just and I'll keep posting them because I want to be at 6 posts a day on 7 platforms, and I want to live stream 4 days a week, and then we got the podcast. I've already been doing 168 posts a week. I just add streaming, and the podcast is gonna wiggle its way right on in. We gonna make it happen. The floor is open. Ask a brother something. What's up, chat? Welcome to all the new people in the world. We are here. I'm rocking out my headphones because I can't listen to music live, or I'd be kicked out this joint. So, what you got? What you got, huh? The other thing I did tonight, which I just had to test stuff, because I knew I was cutting watermelon, doing all kinds of stuff, I was going to be a little more active. And so I got my AC on, going straight at me. AC from the house. I got AC coming from 2 different sides, so it's just peaceful and happy. That's why podcasts will go good. And that's why our little lapel mics will be clutch for those. So you'll hear nice, clean clarity. And I can have the AC on and not trip about it. Because to me, that kind of stuff matters. I want my people that come to the podcast to be very comfortable, to enjoy hopping in a seat. Of course, I might get like a cooler seat like this for the people on the podcast to use. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we start doing more of those. But we have a very cool opportunity ahead of us, and we're going for it at every angle. So yeah, I got the GoPros all set, memory chips and batteries and everything, powered 100%, 100%, bam bam, cleaned and formatted. The full hard drive, PDX Beast build, 2 terabytes that y'all don't even know about, dude. There's so much footage coming, it's gonna blow your flipping minds. And this. Are they ready? I don't know if they're ready for this show. Oh, another one. Because this is what I keep Jay Dalla to keep mobile and make sure he always has information flowing, moving, and never filming a camera and stopping filming. That's what this is for. But this goes to JD tomorrow. This is our filled up drive ready. I got another drive inside that we're downloading all the GoPros every night onto. And it has been very interesting. I got Tracy to really figure that out too. So she's been helping the process. So there's a lot. We come home with 3 GoPros and all this stuff. People don't realize how much it takes to just get that footage on your computer so you can look at it and mess with it. Like, hectic. It's a lot. So that's why I also use the GoPro app with just this one. This automatically downloads to my phone so I can actually chop up and edit GoPro stuff from this one specifically right to my phone, which is one of the reasons that phone got filled up so fast. Was the 4K footage from there, the 4K footage that the 17 Pro Max does, and I was doing it at 120 frames per second, which was not supposed to happen, so now it's at 24 frames per second, and 4K on everything we have, and Jay's camera does the 240 frames per second, so he can do super slow-mo and all that stuff. Our footage is for everything else, to make sure our videos are on fire, so you guys can watch them and just be like, yes, I didn't care about machines and driveways, but I want to watch more of this. Yes, yes. That's what I'm doing. That's what we want to do. I want to make it so fun that you can just be someone who's obsessed with rabbits, and you're like, bro, Phillips driveway system, boom! And I know it's going to happen, so just get ready, because you're going to be one of those folks who just goes through like, this guy has 900 videos to watch? I think I'm going to start watching some. Like, I officially am, like, you know how you can just like watch Netflix and just binge the crap out of it and just waste a day of your life? I'm officially at a point now, for all these years of being on the internet, where you couldn't binge me in a night. If you were like, oh bro, I gotta see everything Chris put out, well, you can't pull it off in a weekend. You're gonna need more time than that. That is a very cool thing to be able to say. And so I'm just gonna keep bringing this insanity, silliness, let you into my world a little bit more every time. But tonight, I just needed to get in here, make sure I had this locked down, so the fruit was good for tomorrow. All the cameras are ready to hit the streets. The red bag of goodies is right down here that has everything else I could possibly need for the camera life we have, which we went through yesterday's stream, kind of went through the bag, kind of broke down, cleaned up what we had, found a few things I didn't know I had. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. I wish I could live stream the whole flipping day for you guys tomorrow, because it'd be so dope. But we're in the middle of nowhere, and without a Starlink satellite running it, I can't do it. So, we're open to donations. Y'all want to send us the high-performing Starlink satellite, I will put it to use, and your name will be attached to it and talked about every time I use it, because I'm that kind of guy, you know what I mean? So, I definitely need to call it a night, because I just got a lot to do tomorrow. Problem is, this music's got me so hyped up, I don't know if I'm going to go to sleep. I have to go to sleep. This is the hardest part about being alive, man. I never want to sleep, never want to stop. Nights have always been like, I get going in my day, and it's like the night comes, and I'm just like, yes, 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 creating, making, doing, da, ba, 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 ba. And then you're like, you got to start another day? Like, I don't have time for tomorrow, I'm dealing with today, and today was yesterday now. I have a lot of those overnighter issues in my life. But hey, it's all good. It's what I do. It's what I do. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this. This is really fun. And again, I'm an open book. Y'all can ask all kinds of crazy questions. Get on down with it. Let's know who and what is what. And every stream, a little bit more is brought out about my world and a little bit more about who I am and why I am, how I am. Thank you all so much. Any last notes? I'm here. Bring it, y'all. But for now, on that note, I need an extra jar for that bad boy. But I gotta get that watermelon to level out, fill up like I need to. And I love you. Thank you so much for viewing. It means lots to me. Yeah!